Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mika and here on my channel I do fragrance reviews. So if this is your first time here, then welcome. And for those of you who are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Today I'm sharing my Leather Enigmas, perfumes that prove leather isn't just rugged or masculine, but tender, romantic, and deeply wearable for women too. And as the temperatures drop, leather reveals its softer soul and its dimensions, becoming more creamier, more soothing, like suede warmed by winter light. But in colder air, I find that leather fragrances begins to just purr, especially on my skin. I used to be a leather hater until I realized I wasn't choosing the right gems. For example, one misstep was Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. This is bold and brash, and I just couldn't appreciate that artistry. Growing up, a leather jacket was considered the pinnacle of high fashion, and to this day, I am a sucker for a leather jacket and that enchanting smell of leather. Oh my gosh, I love going into a Western wear store, a leather store. Just the smell is just so enchanting to me and beautiful. And we begin with my scent of the day. Bois d'Argent by Dior. This here is my scent of the day. So pretty. Bois d'Argent is elegance, well crafted, incarnate. It's a veil of iris and honey draped over subtle leather, like a suede. It's luminous, ethereal, and it just feels like poetry stitched into suede. That's what it gives me. It is so rewarding on close encounters. When you're going in for that hug, it's quiet, but I get quite a bit of compliments when I'm wearing this. I can't smell it anymore. Obviously, the scent bubble is really nice to others. This is just my perfect doorway into today's journey of leather fragrances even women can pull off. First in the lineup is Ghibli by K. I am really enjoying the house of K, and it seemed that this fragrance is so chic on me. I get so many compliments when I'm wearing this. Ghibli is the wind, swift, free, and untamed, and that's the vibe that I get when I'm wearing this. Right now, this is my #1 favorite leather fragrance. This is so unique, and it's my very first time of hearing of nougat as a note. It adds a sweetness to Ghibli that I love. This leather in here is airy. It's brushed with spice and woods, like riding through open landscapes with the horizon stretching endlessly. That is the vibe that I get from Ghibli. The other day I was wearing this and I received the most flattering compliment from someone. The person said, "Oh my God, you smell so good," several times. And then they finally asked for the name of the fragrance, to the point where I gave them the name and the house, and they pulled it up on their phone right then and there. I smell this on myself and it is so gorgeous and very long lasting. Nefs by Nishane. This is golden, opulent, and textured. The nose behind Nefs is Chris Maurice. He is one of my favorite perfumers. Nefs is leather dipped in saffron and honey, regal yet warm. It's a cloak of richness softened by sweetness that makes it inviting. Amazing performance and surreal quality. Does not smell synthetic to me whatsoever. Very much a masterpiece in my opinion. I love the floral touches and the depth from the saffron, and this is truly unisex. I know a lot of men wear this, and believe me, women can definitely wear this. Truly unisex. This fragrance makes me feel as if I have $1 million, and if you've watched my channel, you know that I've said this before, but it just reminds me of what a Saudi princess would wear, and it is just giving me that Middle Eastern vibe. Again, that is Nefs by Nishane. I can't get enough of this next one, and this is Cuir Béluga by Guerlain. And this one here is a luxurious aura of amber and suede. This has phenomenal staying power. In the beginning, it gives you this deceptively lightness for the first 15 to 20 minutes, but this is a leather that just reminds me of some beautiful leather gloves. It's vanilla and suede melt into a powdery elegance, creating a cocoon of sophistication. Yep, that's it. Sophistication is the word that I think of when I think of this fragrance. It's champagne bubbles over velvet, refined, delicate, and very unforgettable. Simply picture a brand new pair of leather gloves or a new leather handbag and you sniff the inside of it. That is what this fragrance gives you. Cuir Béluga by Guerlain. Babycat by YSL, a playful yet chic fragrance. Babycat is smoky vanilla leather. It's seductive but approachable. It has a well-balanced sweetness to the spices. This purrs with charm, making leather feel cozy and feminine. This is great for special occasions. You can wear it anytime, but I think this is great for special occasions. Babycat by YSL. Another gorgeous one by Dominique Ropion. Another oldie but goodie, and this is Blossom Love by Amouage. This is leather meets florals here. Blossom Love is tender yet strong. It's like petals pressed into a leather-bound diary. It's rose liquor, cherry blossom, and suede with a light amaretto. This fragrance is very dense and perfect for colder weather. It's romantic, nostalgic, and perfect for those who want softness with edge. The vanilla in here is so creamy. It is just a beautiful creamy vanilla note in here. This is absolutely gorgeous when I go light on the sprays. I find that 2 sprays is more than enough, and it's all that I need. This lasts on my skin forever. I get great wear when I'm wearing this. Blossom Love by Amouage. Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrois. My Love at First Sniff. Another masterpiece in my opinion. This is a futuristic leather, mineral, airy, and luminous. Ganymede feels like starlight on suede, sleek and unisex. A fragrance that transcends time and space. It's otherworldly. It's so unique. I have never smelled anything like this. If you are looking for a complex fragrance, then look no further. Ganymede is it, but you must like mineral fragrances. The longevity is an understatement. Seriously, I can get 24 hours plus if I didn't take a shower, but I do. One of my most complimented fragrances in my collection and one of my favorites, a masterpiece. Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrois. Next is Sugar Leather by Nuit Nomade. This here is sweetness woven into strength. Imagine caramel threads stitched into a leather tapestry. It's gourmand yet grounded. This is perfect for those who want leather softened with some sweetness, like some sugar on top. The sweetness and the leather accord are beautiful together. The leather is not too much, and I really like the sweetness that's in here. If you're not a fan of airy gourmands, then wait for the dry down with this one if you can. I promise you, dry down is very soft and comforting. It's not Angel Shares, nor is it Ojan. This one has a lane of its own, and I really enjoy it. Sugar Leather by Nuit Nomade. Look at this beautiful bottle. This is Espiritu by House of BŌ. Espiritu is a spiritual leather to me. This is resinous, it's smoky, and it's meditative. It feels like a serene incense rising in a sacred space, like somewhere you go to pray. It's leather as a vessel for reflection and calmness. very aromatic and grounding. I get wafts of this all day long, and it's something that just makes me smile when I smell this. This may be challenging, so definitely sample first. This is not blind buy safe. Again, that is Espiritu by House of BŌ. You know I couldn't have a leather fragrance without bringing this girl out. This is Black Perfecto by Guerlain. This is dark cherries, licorice, and leather. This is my second favorite leather fragrance, and it just gives me that rebellious yet feminine vibe. I've said this before, Black Perfecto is a biker jacket with a bouquet tucked inside. This is like badass in a bottle. It's daring, it's chic, and irresistibly stylish. And don't be afraid of that licorice note in there. It is just gorgeous, but it just makes me feel like femme fatale. Picture a woman in a leather jacket, red lips, red nail polish on a motorcycle, and that is the vibe that this gives you. Again, that is Black Perfecto La Petite Robe Noire by Guerlain. Finally, White Suede by Tom Ford. You are immediately greeted with vibrant green and floral vibes, like herbal tea with delicate florals. Then after about 5 minutes, a clean, musky undertone emerges. It is so beautiful. This is dually classy and casual. This is clean and cozy with it not being sterile or too soapy. It's a gentle leather, creamy and musky, like ivory silk draped over suede. It's sensual, understated, endlessly wearable. It settles close to the skin after an hour, and I love this fragrance because it's not going to shout at you. Again, this is White Suede by Tom Ford. And while these 10 are my cherished leather enigmas, there are a few more that whisper to me from afar, and just a few that are on my wish list are Cuir d'Ange from the Hermescence collection by Hermes. And this is just an angelic leather, and this feels like parchment kissed by poetry. It's delicate yet unforgettable, and that's the first one that I'm going to get off of my wish list. Also, I am thinking about getting African leather. This, I hear, is a bold and sun-drenched leather, and it calls you like a golden savanna breeze. That is the vibe that I am seeing in my head when I think of this fragrance, just from the bottle alone. A classic leather fragrance that I want to get my hands on is Kelly Kalesh by Hermes. This is soft and equestrian-like. It feels like silk gloves gripping a saddle. That's the vibe that I think of when I hear the reviews about this fragrance. And then last but not least is something that was hyped up a while back, and that is Cherry Punk. This is a leather laced with rebellious cherry, and I love me some cherry. It just dares you to dream in crimson, and that's the vibe that I think of when I think of Cherry Punk. So those are the leather fragrances that are on my wish list, and I just wanted to share those with you. Well, these are all my leather enigmas, proof that leather can be tender, it can be romantic, and it can be deeply poetic. Which of these would you dare to wear? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time that I upload a new video. Until next time, stay scented. Bye for now. Bye-bye.